Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 3 Perfect Genetics Challenge, Generation 10 Part 17. So, Jaslyn has gone into labor. I finally have my dual monitors all set up. I got a second monitor about 2 weeks ago now, and the stupid thing was wanting like very specific chords, and I mean, it wasn't just the monitor that was stupid, it was the computer. It's all like wanting certain chords with certain inputs and outputs, and it was just really annoying. But I finally have it working. Honestly makes me very excited. But yeah, so I did have to do some reorganizing because I have a very small desk, and now I have two monitors sitting on it. So I had to no. I have actually like a little, I'm sure you can hear it because it's old and it gets stuck. There we go. Like, you can hear that. So I had a little thing that slides out that a keyboard normally goes on. But see, I never actually put the keyboard there. That's where I kept like my notebooks with all the stuff. I always had the keyboard on the desk itself. Well, now I've moved it to be on where it's supposed to be, and now I've put everything in one notebook instead of a couple different notebooks. I'm trying to be organized here. I don't know how well it's working, but I'm trying. That's all that matters, right? So anyways, we had a little girl. So what was the last name we used? Honestly, it's been a while. Is it Amethyst? Is it? No. It's Gardenia, the little one. The younger one. Maxton and Gardenia. For some reason, I'm feeling like Gardenia is the teenager. Okay, well. I don't even remember who was born last. Let's see, so it would have gone. Maxton was born second, wasn't he? So, let's see, little girl Evelyn is the first name. She's brave. Brave and a loner. What's your name? Hold on for a second. Charity. Oh, okay. Yeah, and then Gardenia. Okay, we're good. A boy. Okay, so I need to cross off Evelyn. For a boy. Ooh, this is a fun name. Wilder. I was actually reading a book series that involved like magic, and like the outlawed people were called Wilders. I'm sorry, I'm not dealing with insane. Genius and artistic. Just twins? Yep, just twins. Okay, so Evelyn and Wilder. Evelyn was from Fruity Sims Girl. Wilder was from Casey Freshman. I don't know what to do with the notebook. I'm gonna go ahead and just... Hello? There we go. Okay. Where are the babies? Are they both up here? They're both upstairs. Yes, okay. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna cut out, gonna give them their makeovers, age them up, all that, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I just got done giving the twins a makeover. So neither of them are perfect genetics. We have another girl with the pink hair and her grandpa's blue eyes, and then we have another boy with grandpa's hair color, but then he has his mom's eyes. So Wilder is blonde with brown eyes, Evelyn's pink hair, blue eyes, which is, I guess, a very popular combination for the girls. I don't actually remember if we've had any of the boys with Jaslyn's eye color. I don't know, but we're gonna go put them in playpens. We'll do Wilder first. I was waiting for them to finish eating. And she can eat. Ooh, she actually makes food. I don't know what to make, so I've been going through. Oh, we have 2 cheesesteak lovers. Lobster. I already done lobsters. I already did do. All this stuff is repeats. Freeze. Doing porcini risotto. I guess. Just so we can have some more food in the fridge. And then I need to have them try for another baby. What is up, Tony, my dude? Are you eating? Okay. I didn't know if he was eating or if he was going to try and guard it. But you come back up here. I guess you can use the one down here. Or use the bathroom. No. Eat cheesesteak. What are you doing? You can come eat cheesesteak. What are you doing? Okay. I have Ellie snoring right next to me, by the way, in case you hear her. Got my George with me. I got Momo's asleep on the bed. I actually went on this super like out of the blue last minute trip. I have a friend who has grandparents that live in Minnesota. They live on one of the many lakes. And it's currently the 14th for me. But she called me on Saturday and she's like, "Hey, what are you doing Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday?" I'm like, well, I babysit Monday and I have a guitar lesson on Tuesday." She's like, "Well, I was wondering if you'd possibly want to go with me to my grandma's house." Like, "Oh, okay, why?" She's like, just cause I kind of want to go." And so, I mean, I'm like, why not? So I got in touch with the mom that I'm babysitting for, that I babysit for, 3 days a week, and Eli went to work with his dad for the day. So it was pretty fun and all. She's obsessed with Avatar too. I spent $50 to buy the entire show on it's an app called Vudu. It's like when you get movies with the downloadable code kind of thing. One of the ways I don't know if Vudu's one of the only ways or like one of the numerous ways. I honestly don't remember. But it's one of the ways that you can watch these movies, like use the codes. And so I have Ready Player One, I have Jumanji, The Next Level, I have Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey, and now I have Avatar on this Vudu app. So I downloaded like season 1 for the ride down, downloaded season 2 for the ride back, and the way down went really well. I mean, I was super excited. We left at about 8 in the morning. We got there with a couple stops for gas because we took my car. I drive a Ford, and I'm sorry, I love my car to pieces, but that thing has terrible gas mileage. So we made 2 stops for gas, and we got something to eat while we were at one of our stops. So like the ride down went really well. We got there, we went and swam in the lake for a little while. I don't know who this person is. Went and swam in the lake, just kind of hung out, and then we went shopping yesterday and hung out on the lake some more. I tried to do some tanning and it didn't work. I didn't burn like I was expecting I would, but I was hoping to at least get a tan, like to the point that, you know, if you move the strap of my swimsuit, you'd see a tan line and you can barely tell at all. So I was like, really? Where is she? Why is she not in the playpen? Are you putting her in the playpen? Thank you, Romeo. Your mom was supposed to do that. Is she okay? Oh, she's crying because she's tired. So, I mean, it went pretty well. Now, we had to share a bed. And she is probably one of the biggest bed hogs I know. And I have learned from past mistakes to bring my own blanket. Because she hogs the covers as well. And then she claims that I snore. But the thing is, like, well, she didn't claim that I was snoring this past weekend, but there was one time she spent the night at my house because the air conditioner at her house had gone out. And see, Ellie snores. Like, she's snoring right now. And my friend thought it was me who was snoring. I'm like, no. It's not me. But I don't know. The ride back today, though, was rough. Okay, so I was the only one driving. Now, on the way down, she was offering, like, left and right. If you want me to drive, just let me know. But see, I was fine. Today, however, not so much. She was the one that was in control of the iPad, which is where I had all of the Avatar episodes downloaded. And she had it turned up really loud. And, like, she's seen the whole series, like, through, like, 3 or 4 times. So she's trying to quote the entire show, like, every episode. And she's trying to be louder than the car. And, like, my head is pounding. I'm, like, my butt was starting to get sore because, I mean, I've been sitting in the same position. It's a decent drive. So I was just getting uncomfortable, getting my head hurt. I mean, I was up before she was. Yeah, it was just... It was a rough drive back. And see, I'm the kind of person, I can only stand to be, like, in somebody's company for so long. It doesn't really matter who it is. Like, the only person that's really the exception to that is my dad. Like, I can hang out with my dad till the end of time. But, I mean, even with my mom, any of my closest friends, I can only hang out with them and, like, be with them, like, 24/7 for so long. My limit with this friend is normally about 2 days. Like, she's pretty much my opposite. Like, I am much more, I stick to myself. I don't really go looking for friends. She's the kind of person, she has friends with everybody. She hands out hugs, like, she says hello. And I mean, I don't mind getting a hug, giving a hug, but I will not just randomly, like, see somebody and go, oh my gosh, like, go over and give them a hug. I give hugs more of as like a goodbye, and only if I know you really well. Otherwise, I'm not hugging you. But I don't know. It was so last minute. And the thing is, like, she has her other set of grandparents have horses. I love horses. Love horses. I love horseback riding. And she's going on like this week-long trip. Well, it's not really a week, it's more like 5 days. Going on a trip sometime this month. And if her sister doesn't want to go, then she wants to bring me. But the thing is, like, I can tell that it annoys the people I babysit for, especially the woman that I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or like the 3 days a week. I can tell it really annoys her when I ask for the day off. I mean, she normally does it. Like, when I texted her on Sunday, I'm like, hey, I know super short notice, but is there any way I could have tomorrow off? And like, I understand if I can't. I know it's super last minute. My dad has offered to watch Eli if you want him to, like, if you need somebody. And I could tell, like, her answers were really short, so I could tell she was upset. But I mean, she still said, you know, have fun in Minnesota. I'm like, thank you. But I could tell she was still kind of a little annoyed with me, which I don't like annoying my employers. Like, I've had people in the past, like when I've worked at places, whether it was the groom shop, whether it was the smoothie place I was at, they had no problem like cussing at their boss or annoying their boss, upsetting their boss. Had no problem with it. I mean, Sarah would piss off our boss at the groom shop all the time. And I just don't understand how people, like, think that's okay. Even if I didn't like I couldn't stand my boss at the groom shop. I couldn't stand him. But, I mean, I still treated him with respect. And, I mean, sometimes they just don't. They're rude, send nasty texts. Like, it just, a lot of the times they get away with it, and which I just don't understand. Come on. Well, and then the thing... Okay, so back to, like, the whole driving. It's possible. So I went through Cedar Rapids, which is in Iowa. And Cedar Rapids is known for their... the speed is all recorded. Like, there's little, like... I'm gonna call them speed cameras. I don't actually know what they're called. Like, speed sensors that are on like the back of billboards and signs and stuff that record your speed, and if you're going over the speed limit, then they'll mail tickets to you. So I'm not one to go like 10, 15, miles over the speed limit. I actually stick to a rule. I go 8. So like if it's 55, I'm normally going 63. If it's 60, I'm normally going 68. Well, I was on the lookout the entire time for Cedar Rapids. And all of a sudden, I'm like, we're about 30 minutes away from my friend's grandma's house. Oh no. That scared me. Okay. We're about 30 minutes from my friend's grandma's house. And I realized that I don't remember going through Cedar Rapids, or I don't remember going through anywhere where I saw like Cedar Rapids written everywhere. And I found out that we had gone through Cedar Rapids, and I was going it was supposed to be like 55, and I was going my like 63. I was going 8 over. And so the rest of the weekend, I'm panicking. I am nervous. This will be my first speeding ticket. My friend is like, oh yeah, my dad gets them all the time when he comes through here, even when he's super cautious of his speed. But then her grandma is like, oh no, when I go through there, I'm at least 5 above, if not more, and I never get a ticket. I mean, I live closer to Cedar Rapids than you guys do. So that had me feeling better. But then, my friend points out, she's like, but you are in a red Mustang. Oh, my timer. And see, cops are a lot more likely, like, to pull over a red Mustang than they are to pull over like a red truck or a red van, which is my parents have those cars, or like my friend has a black Jeep Compass, which I don't trust because the brakes are awful, and I'm just waiting for the transmission to like fall out of this car. But like they're a lot more likely to pull over a Mustang than any of those cars. Or not pull over, but you know. So I'm just super anxious. I don't know when the ticket will be here. If I got a ticket, my dad's like, I'm sure you were fine as long as you weren't going like 10-15 miles over. I think you're okay. But oh my gosh, when we came back through today, I was sure I knew where Cedar Rapids was, and when we got to Cedar Rapids, I was going exactly the speed limit. I wasn't going to go under because there were a lot of trucks on the road, like big trucks, and it made me nervous when they would go around me. But oh, it was an experience. This is actually my first like big girl trip. If that makes any sense. I mean, last time we went, her mom was with us, and this time her mom wasn't with us. So that's what I mean by like big girl trip. And that's what she kept calling it too. She's like, this is my first big girl trip. I'm like, you make it sound like we're children. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end the part here because my timer did go off a minute or two ago. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I do have my gaming channel linked down in the description below. If you guys like to go check that out, I would totally appreciate it. And yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye, guys.
Two lovers, forbidden from one another. A war divides their people, and the mountain divides them apart. Build a path to be together. And I forget the next couple of lines, but then it goes, secret tunnel, through the mountain. Secret tunnel. Hey, I just remembered the next couple lines. Two lovers, destined for one another, but the war still divides their people. So they build a tunnel through the mountain, and now they compete together forever.